Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with my garage. Right, not got anything in specific planned for this video. I do want to try a little experiment. I want to try a will it start. You could say it's inspired by the will it start type videos on YouTube, you know, where these people go around and they find an abandoned vehicle that's been sitting for 10 or more years, usually, and they see if they can get it to start, and they will do things like clean the points, clean the distributor and whatnot, and replace it if necessary. So that's what I want to do. So I'm going to have a similar set of rules. I don't need to go in the junkyard, I've already been in there. So I've gathered up a few bits, because I have got a vehicle waiting back at the shop. Now the engine has actually got some parts missing, so that's one of the reasons I've been to the junkyard to find those. I have also replaced that, the ignition coil, starter motor. I do need a new dizzy because they're bad. You see, these are bad, so that's within my rules. I can change those. What I can't do is what I can't see, which is the internals of the engine. So for all I know, we could have a bad timing chain, we could have bad camshaft, we could have the crankshaft is fine, I know that's fine, but we could have bad pistons. That will prevent it from running. We will see. Oh, I wanted to leave that red box at the junkyard. I forgot that was in there. So, put that over there for now. Where's my wrench? Right. Do I need the fuel pump? Yes. So glad I picked that up. So, pop that on. I know we need a crankshaft pulley. And I was right, I did need the fan for the water pump. I am going to put a radiator on it because I don't want to burn the engine out if it does fire up. I did put the alternator on because that was missing as well. Right. So, let's do a bit of shopping. Actually, what I'm going to do is we'll have a bit of a tidy up in here. Oh yeah, I've got my thingy set to 10, haven't I? Haven't changed it. Right. Just dump this out there. I think what I'm quickly going to do is just increase the capacity of the backpack mod. It's a very handy mod. I'll also open those doors up so I can just go through here. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. I do plan on building some more V8s, so I do want to turn another car into a drag car. Okay. Open the catalogue. I need to go to, where is it, the i4. So I need that. I don't need that. I need that. I need that. I need a carb. I will have that. I think I need a fuel tank. I'm pretty certain that hasn't got one. And unfortunately, I need the lower hose as well. Yeah, unfortunately, unlike real life, you can't just dribble some fuel into the carb, so I've got to put the fuel tank on. Okie dokie. I'm going to need a box Actually, I'm going to get a box of spark plugs. I'll take those, and I'll take that. Oh, I'm going to need a battery as well. Actually, that cough reminds me. The good news is, it's subsided a lot, thankfully. We've got a bad gas tank in it, so I didn't need that. I could just use that. I doubt there's any gas in it, though. Right. Have I just buried my wrench under that? Almost. Almost. Right. I got everything, and I didn't get the distributor, did I? Oh, well, I'll go back and get that in a minute. At least if I stick this downpipe on, that'll take the exhaust fumes away from the engine. Did I not buy a carb? Oh, I did. Hiding under the radiator. Right. Fit the new carb and an air filter because we don't want junk getting into it. I need the air filter housing. Air filter. Air filter lid. While on this side, I'm going to do the battery. And the belt. I don't know why. I still find it annoying, but it's always been like this. I don't know why you can't pick the belt up while you've got a wrench in your hand, but you can pick everything else up. Pretty much. Right. Oh, missed. Chuck the rad on. That actually needs a new lower rad hose. And I was having a slow start problem with that when I had to crank over quite a number of times before it would start. You know what the problem was? One single spark plug. That's all it was. I'd checked pistons, I'd checked all the ignition coil and everything there. That was fine. But nope. One little spark plug. Right, I'm going to get the fuel line on. Can't believe we're already nearly ready to give this a whirl. I just need to go and get dizzy because I forgot to get it. Throw in the spark plugs. I'm going to change that one because no doubt that's a bad one anyway. Distributor. Distributor HP. What does that mean? Ooh. I knew the exhaust mod, rather not mud, had an update, but it looks like we've got some exhaust tips. Sweet. I don't want a fancy dizzy. I just want that one. Just the bog standard one for now. There we go. Pop that there for a minute. Did I not put it back in the toolbox? No, of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. I got a toolbox to put the tools in. I didn't even put it back in the toolbox. don't know what, you can't get hold of the spark plugs when you've got the spark plug wrench in your hand either. So I bet you're bad. Yep, you got a black end, you're bad. I believe, once I've got these in and the plug wires on, I can throw some gasoline in it, which I'll go and fill up a jerry can, and see if it will run. If it doesn't, then there's likely something very bad inside that's gone bad. That was some very poor grammar right there, wasn't it? Oh yes, I've got to put some oil in this. Because I have actually blown an engine up quite recently. Don't know if you remember, a couple of videos back, there was an update that completely ruined the textures on the F100s, and I had to do some repairs. So I was doing that the other day with my other F100s, the ones that are in the in storage, not realising that for some reason the oil had disappeared out of the engine as well. So when I fired one of them up, it literally just blew the engine. Yeah, that piston was well wedged in there. So I had to build a new one. I should have been recording really for that one. Right. I've got oil that I can chuck in this, and I've got some coolant as well. What is it with this workshop? Why does it keep lagging like that? That is getting annoying. And I've cleaned out all the spare parts. Got a couple of motorcycle engines there, and that's it. I don't think I've got enough because I think I chucked most of that all over the place. Let's go and get some more. More gasolinium. Oop. Right. Open the lid. There we go. Got most of it in that time. Right then. Seems to be mostly up that corner of the workshop as well. I don't know if you've noticed that. This one I get the lag. Right, I do plan to reuse the engine, so I'm going to fill it up with 2 of those. But I'm not going to fill it all the way up with coolant. Okay. Got brake fluid in the master cylinder. I swear they didn't used to come with any in when you got the cars from the junkyard. I could be wrong, but I don't remember them coming with any in. Would be easier to fill it from this side. I think it might be. Dump a couple of these in. That'll stop the engine from seizing up. I mean, on the outside, it looks like a decent engine, apart from a few parts that had gone bad and a few missing parts, like the alternator was missing, the crankshaft pulley was missing, the fan belt was missing, carb and the air filter and everything was missing. So let's just hope the internals of the engine are in good enough condition for it to run. Put that cap back on. Take that one off. Such a pain to line up with the... Oh. That obviously was not a full bottle. Because I was using these to fix the F100 when the engine blew on that. What am I doing today? I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Ooh. I'll put the full one of this in. More cooler than I actually want to put. I only want to put one full bottle in, but never mind. It would actually be nice if the developer implemented a little thing, you know, where if you hover your mouse cursor over one of these bottles, it will tell you how full it is, like a percentage. You know, like 50% full or something like that. Just so you know how much is left in it. I know when they're empty, they do this. You know, the lids don't go back on them. See? So you can tell when they're empty, but I don't know, just be a useful thing to me if they added like a percentage. Anyway, moment of truth. We have power. Got just over half a tank of gas. Nice. It does actually run. I was not expecting it. I really was not expecting that. You know, because I've done these experiments before I start doing YouTube, and no success. So yeah, we've got a good running car. It won't drive anywhere because it's only got 2 wheels. 3 wheels, sorry. Probably no drivetrain on it. Well, I know the gearbox is shot. Well, success. Let's just get rid of these. Got 4 there. Why have I got a 5th one over there? It's the same as the ones over here, isn't it? Rear right, rear right, rear left, rear left. Front left. Front right. Oh, I see. I thought these were separate tyres. They're for the dually. Ah. Off-road tyres. Right. Okay. What to do next? Oh, I know what I can do next. Let's go and get rid of this lot. Don't know why that's over here. That's not meant to be in a scrap pile. There's a couple of bits I'm going to take off that before I get rid of it. Yeah, a lot of these body panels I actually bought from the junkyard. They were rusty and I've cleaned them all up because I've discovered a little cheat. You don't have to buy a whole car from the junkyard to clean it up and sell it for a profit. You can, if you so wished, buy the rusty panels. But I have noticed as well that some of them I'm going to just take that out of my backpack. Yeah, some body panels seem to fetch more than others. Right, so let's just go and head down here. I don't know why I'm taking some of these parts down to the pawn shop because it's not really worth it. Things like the pistons just aren't worth it. Right, actually, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Ooh, I turned the gain volume up. I'm not sure I should have done that. It was a bit loud in my ears. Get over there. I built a wall. See? If you buy a rusty one at the junkyard, they're anywhere from like $10 to $20. You clean all the rust off and you double your money on them. Or you can just buy the whole car and clean it up that way. And usually double your profit. I'm too lazy to walk, so... Right, that's all of that gone. Some Neve wheels there, and I'm not sure why they are there. Don't really need them, I don't think. One of these have got wheels and tyres in. Let's go for that one. I'm just going to take potluck. No. That's got cars in. How can I tell? Because it's taking the longest to load. Oh, I'm just stretching. Oh. Yeah, the slots with vehicles in take the longest to load. Hang on a minute. I'm just opening a drink up. Right. Sound effect always plays long before it's actually loaded. Yeah. actually the one I was looking for, but it has got wheels in it, so it's good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't realise I had these wheels up there. Forgotten what I have and what I haven't got. And I forgot I had all of these junk cars in here as well. I suppose I don't really need these junk cars, do I? I mean, with the junkyard being expandable and whatnot, you can pretty much just buy a project whenever you want. And we'll sell these. There's no point keeping them. A load of parts fell off of one of them. Did they fall off, or did I have those stored inside it? Random paint can. Close it up. I have to go and sleep again. I believe in one of these slots I might have another bar. I was going to turn into a drag racer as well, but I bought another one because I couldn't remember if I sold it or put it in one of these. And I've got random items up on the roof. What is that up there? How did it get up there? There's something there as well. Not a brake line or a fuel line. Okay, let's go sleep. I don't know why I always go to the desk when I want to sleep. I need to go to the sofa. Right, there we go. I suppose I could do away with these shelves and just put all of that lot over here. Are these the motorbike brake pads and things? Yep. To the junkyard. I'm going to try not to load it, but I don't think it's going to work. Maybe? Yeah, tow to garage. Fine, where they. I could actually tow these to the garage and put those in one of the save slots. The only problem is if I put them in a the save slot rather, not the slave slot, I'll forget they're there. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Got a wee bit too close. And the problem is, the more you expand the junkyard, the longer it takes to load. I've got mine set on 9, and that takes a bit of time to load, so I dread to think how long it would take if I set it to the full, which I think is 14. I think that's the max. Come on. You know, one thing I haven't done in this game is actually take any car to the drag strip and get a time on it. Yeah, I've built a drag race car, so that is something I'm going to have to do in the future. For a moment now, I've got 30 odd FPS. Well, I've loaded it, so I might as well have a look. I don't need an alternator. Need the roof. I don't need any eaves. Three of the buggers that are spawned in. Come back here. Don't think that's a good carb. 800 CFM. What are you? You're 450. Anything in there of any use? Nope. We've got an F350 here. Everything is wobbling about on this. This might have been what was causing the hood to wobble. We've got a very dead V8 in this one. And half of a motorbike. Chassis rails. I don't need any of that, do I? No, I think that's it. Towed the next project to the garage, so off we go. If I really wanted to, I could have driven this, really, couldn't I? I'm just being lazy. Are you going to come off of there yet? No. Now that I've knocked you over, now will you come off? Yay! Yeah, I didn't realise until I was watching a video this morning that you can actually put a winch on it, which is absolutely great. I'm going to change the colour of this as well. I don't like it white. I'm just not sure what colour I want to paint it. Right, let's get this washed down. Give it a nice wash. Wash its bottom. There we go. So I need a door. I'll go around this in a minute and strip off anything that needs to be replaced. Sweet, we've got a good rear window. Got a quarter window there as well. Whoops. Well, I'm inside the car, so I might as well wash that. We've got an inner arch over there that needs replacing. Hang on. You didn't used to be able to do that. You used to get stuck on the transmission tunnel. I'm actually glad that's been changed. I'm making discoveries. I really should read the patch notes when they come out. I never do. I just hit update and I find things out as I'm playing the game. There's no doubt that would have been mentioned in the patch notes. Right. Grab my toolbox. Let's grab a wrench and we'll see how much junk we can pull off of this. It's there somewhere. I know it's there somewhere. It doesn't bolt in with just 2 bolts. Anything else on the inside? Just that wheel arch. We'll come back to the seat then. Let's get this off. No? Why are you not coming off? Loads of junk parts. Now when it comes to taking junk parts like this to the pawn shop down at the dock, some parts, I didn't want to take that off, did I? That's a good part. Oh well, I'll put it back on another time. Subframe shop. Yeah, anyway, when you take junk parts to the pawn shop, some of them actually fetch more than what you would get if you put them in a dumpster, and then other parts are just the same. So I'm not sure how the pricing is worked out. Let's say, what's holding it on? That's holding it on. There we go. Right. That's a good part. The good parts that come off can go over there. I undid that one, didn't I? Yep, that's a bad shock. I've got to take that off because the subframe is shot. Which means I've got to take the engine out. So inner fender this side is shot. Which I just realised I haven't actually got to take the engine out, have I? I can just, in theory, if it lets me. I think I've just got stuck under the car. Yeah, I can't get to it from there. Open the hood. Why is it not undoing that nut? Have I undone that by accident without realising? Is that one of the other, like the phantom nut that I undid? That might be why that's not undoing. We'll find out because I'll undo these. I don't understand why this hasn't come off. Some parts don't. If you reload the game, that will drop off. So there's a nut. Yeah, I did undo it. Ah. I'm going to need the pry bar, I think. So it might be, is that the torsion bar, I think. Is that a good one or a bad one? It's a good one. Is that the torsion bar? Yeah, it is the torsion bar. Got this habit of forgetting which is the torsion bar and which is the strut rod. Alright. Another nut there. Oh, there it is. That's trash. I wish the bolts were a bit easier to see on bad parts like this. Is that just a bad head? Yeah, and a bad water pump, that's alright then. I've done that, done that, done that. This is going to make me reload the bloody game because nothing is falling off. Oh, I don't really want to. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm just going to pause and reload the game. Okay, we are back. Did it work? It did. We got this bit off at least. Trying to do this with a cat sitting right in front of me at the minute. This bit still. There's nothing hidden here, is there? I did get all of these bolts, didn't I? Why is that still not wanting to come out? Well, I'm going to go and get the grinder because I need to cut some bits out anyway. I need some discs. Oh. No, it's not easy doing this with a cat that's crawling all over you. And getting in the way of the microphone and the way of the monitor and... I see, he's settled down on the desk now. Ooh, I forgot to take the bumper off. So just the one bolt on this one, either side. Yeah. So put the bumper in the keep pile. Is that meant to be bent? I think it is meant to be bent in that shape, isn't it? We have got one rusty radiator support, so we need to find one of those. To unbolt this fender. Right, so it's that one, new disc. Actually, you know what? I'll bring a box of discs out. That's going to be the easiest option, isn't it? If you don't get these boxes in just the right place, you'll pick a disc up instead. Right. I need the inner fender off, don't I? So cut you there, there, and I think just that one. Yep. Now he's decided to chase my mouse cable. This might actually help. I'm going to put that back in the toolbox. I don't want to pick the hammer up. Put that away. Right. Now I should be able... Ah. That one was done up. So was that. I swear I undid those. Right, anyway, cross members shot. Here's our engine block that I think we can work with. I've just undone a bolt. Transmission is shot, that torsion bar is shot. Okay for inner fender this side though. Let's put that back in there. Transmission needs to come out, that's shot. Can I sneak my head in here and get the bolts? There's one. There we go. There's one bolt. Yeah, probably, as it's going to be a drag car, I doubt I'll have much in the way of an interior in here, so... right. Oh, I thought that was actually put on by a, just by the pry tool. I think that is just the inner wheel arch that needs to come out. So, snip that, snip that, that. I'm going to assume that one. It's bouncing up and down, so I've got to catch it. Did I get it? Yep. One rusty inner arch. Right, I'm gonna open the trunk with that on there because it will just launch it. Okay, so floors are fine. It's got very good floors in it actually. What about rear end? What have we got on there? That's knackered. Rear spring. That's going to be easier if I just take this off out of the way, like so. Right, yeah, rear spring has gone. Rear diff has gone. Right, so that spring is shot. Got the one rear shock fitted, and I didn't think that was bolted or anything at the bottom. Oh, rear axle just fell off. Not a problem. Chassis rails are looking fine. I'm just going to run around it and make sure there's no other bits that got to be cut off. I think that is it. We've just got the rust to clean. Well, I've still got a bit of recording time, so no, I don't want to pump tyres up. I want to go on a rusty cleaning spree. Now the easiest way to fix the rust would be just to change the panel. But that's not the fun way. I actually quite like this job. Didn't think I was going to get that tiny little bit on the edge. Well, I've missed a bit of dirt there. Whoops. Okay, we've got that bit. Uh-oh. I missed a big old bit on the roof. And there. I suck at washing the cars. Is there anything on the hood? I don't think there was. No. That dirt's going to annoy me. Give me the hose. Don't remember cleaning any rust there. Okay, so I've got that bit. Where's the other big bit I missed? Oh yeah. Right. Let's get rid of this. Then I'll do a little bit of prepping for the next video. I'll grab the body panels that I need. Will you pick it up? Thank you. I've got some V8 bits there as well. Just get rid of these. Gonna cheat. Right. Let's get the body panels for next time. Or do I fit some? I might fit some. I might. But body. There we go. Chassis rails. Don't need floors. What I do need is the front left door, I think. Don't need rocker panels. There's no valance, is there? So I need that. Got those. Need that. Need that. Need that. Wait a minute. You can make it a coupe? I did not know that. I didn't take a grill off, so I'm assuming I need that. I think that's it. Well, that's going to be cool if I can make it into a coupe. I might make it a coupe instead. And get another one for a drag car. Or just turn the next one into a coupe. I might do that. Yeah, that's got to go there. Now, it's not going to take 5 minutes just to weld these on, is it? So, welder and welding rods. Let's get that job sorted. Numpty here just ran straight past the welder. Oh, there is some in it. I couldn't see if there was anything in it. Right, I need another one. And I've got that one, and that one. Oh, it's there. And get that glued in as well. There we go. So fender can go back on. Oh yeah, I got to weld this on, haven't I? Forgot about that. Oh. So I got a bit of a bend in there. I'm going to need the hammer. Kicking my toolbox everywhere. While I've got the hammer in my hand, is there anything else that needs knocking into shape? No? Are we good? I think we are good. Need that though. And last one of those. Oh, it bolts on. As does that. Oh wait, that's a screwdriver. Well, I'm going to put the bumper on while I've got the wrench in my hand. Like so. One more item. And then I think I'll leave it here and for the next video, we'll do all the mechanicals, I think. Yeah. So, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. And links to my other two channels, as well as the Discord server, will be in the description down below. So, feel free to check those out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!